Okay, game one, is this, are you nervous? Can you be nervous as a coach?
Well, you can be nervous. I don't usually get nervous. You know, it's really exciting. You know, it's exciting. We've had 2 exhibitions, but you really get an opportunity, I think, in a live game situation, as we did in the exhibitions, to see where we are. It's tough when you're going against one another every single day, to really gauge, you know, how much better you're getting, and how much growth you've had, and where you are. So it'll be a great opportunity for us. I'm excited about the things that are going on, with the mayor coming, with it being Veterans Day, with it being game one, and really the start of a new era. I'm excited about that, so I would say I'm more excited and anxious than nervous.
Is the feel of the first game different from coach as opposed to when you did it as a player first game of the season?
Yeah, I think definitely. You know, as a player, sometimes you get yourself so wound so tight because you want everything to be really, really good and perfect, and you have like a lot of high energy, sometimes useless energy. And as a coach, you have a little bit more of a mature, detailed approach. Part of that's probably age. The other part is the experience part. So I think it's definitely different, but still an exciting feel.
Is this going to be a special occasion, for example, of you think you'll get a lot of texts before the game, or is there going to be extra family here or anything like that, or is this just a game?
Well, some of my family's coming down, so that'll be cool. You know, I think I'll have more extra family when we go to IU, so that'll be fun too. You know, I think I'll get texts. I mean, I got texts from former players and friends and family before the first exhibition game. You know, so it's I'm sure I'll get texts. You know, and we'll have some people in the stands. But you know, I think more than anything, people are just excited. They're excited about things that we're putting in place. They're excited about the opportunities that we have for the future, and they're excited about the energy and the contagious and infectious energy, you know, of our staff and our team.
When you work in the off season on implementing your system and all that, sometimes coaches want it perfect day one, not one. Are you going to be that way? Are you anxious to see, or can you be patient with that?
No, we got to be patient. You know, I don't expect it to get in really this year. To be quite honest, you know, I think our players want it to be perfect right now. That's sort of the nature of the Vanderbilt student athlete. Is you know, I expect to be perfect right away, and it's not going to be. You know, I really don't foresee it being perfect in year one. What I want to see is progress. Progress. We saw progress from Exhibition 1 to Exhibition 2 in a number of levels and a number of things. Sometimes those things don't show up on the stat sheet, and sometimes those things aren't visible to the naked eye. You know, so for us, that's what it's about. It's about growth, and every day being better today than we were yesterday.
You've seen a lot of freshmen play first 2 exhibitions. How much of a part will they have on this team?
Big part. Everybody's got to have a part. You know, the way we want to play, it's incredibly difficult to play 94 feet for 4 minutes at a time. It just really is. The way we want to play, everybody's got to be ready. Everybody's going to get an opportunity. And when you get tired, you got to be selfless enough to say, "Hey, I need a blow. Somebody else come in and pick me up." So we're going to continue to see a lot of players now. Some of them will depend upon matchups, but they earn their playing time by what we do defensively in practice. And you know, even challenging them today, it's not about how many points you score. It's not about, you know, how many shots you put up. It's about the work that you do on the defensive end of the floor. That's how you earn an opportunity.
How do you compare this situation with anything you've done in the past in starting off a season with the fever, or I ask as a player, but is it the same basketball when you start the season?
It's the same in that basketball is basketball. I think it's the thing that's been the biggest challenge for me is how to slow down and put first things first. You know, how to not skip step 1 and step 2 because I'm used to being at step 3 already instinctively. How to emphasize the little things that it takes to allow us to do, like, for example, a defensive coverage, to allow us to see the extra pass. You know, at the pro level, you can take some things for granted because experience, there's no substitute for that, right? So, you know, for me, I think the biggest challenge has been really understanding how long it takes to get step 1 accomplished. But it's also been refreshing because at the end of the day, coaches, we're teachers, and we want to go back to the basics, and we want to be able to see our players learn and grow. And when you see that incremental progress, like, you feel good about that. You feel really good. You feel really proud of what they put in and where they're going.
So are you having to fight your own impatience?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about it. I'm a work in progress too. And I have to fight my own impatience. As a staff, we have to fight our own impatience. You know, we're sitting there in staff meetings talking about oh, well, we need to be able to do this and we need to be able to do that. Well, we're reteaching a lot of things because we just do things different. And so if we're so focused on the second and third piece that we forget to focus on the first piece, we're doing our players a disservice. So we got to check ourselves as well.
Coach, have you found out anything more about Kennesaw State, your first opponent?
Yeah, I mean they're a team that likes to shoot the three. They're very good at driving and kicking, about finding their open teammate. They're very versatile, very skilled. They like to push pace. It's certainly more about personnel. They have a new coach, so Agnes's system, is going to be different than what their system was before. It's probably different than what she ran at Pitt. So it's always hard this time of year when you don't have a lot of stuff from your opponent. But at the same time, we know personnel. Our defense has to be about defending concepts and defending actions, defending plays. So we'll attack that process, and we'll do what we can do, and we'll make adjustments at halftime and throughout the ball game based on what they're doing.
Coach, I have to ask this. During the Union game, something happened under the basket with Marquez, and she took a charge or something, and I got this photo on VandyMania of your entire team and staff with the hilarious smiles on their face, laughing. Can you share with us what happened there?
Well, I think we were just celebrating her taking a charge. I mean, we challenge our team and we talk to our team all the time about celebrating the good things, multiplying the good things, and dividing the bad. And a lot of times we take those little things and those little victories for granted, and we can't, because it's really about energy and emotion and positive energy and recognizing all of those little things that contribute to our ultimate opportunities for success. And so I think, at that time we were probably just really proud of Marquez, really happy for her, and we were celebrating that.
Thank you, Coach.
All right,
Thanks, Coach.